Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division 2 video today by me, Vulcan. Going to be joined once again by Attack Power.
Good morning, good evening, and good day. I'm salty. I'm very salty right now.
In this video, I have for you game 5 of a best of 5 between Gonzo and Onord in the grand final of Season 7 of the Steel Division 2 League. It's all to play for. Today they're going to be playing on Slutsk West, and on our left in the red we have Gonzo playing on the Axis side using the 20th Panzer and the Maverick deployment type. And on our right in the blue team, also playing on the Axis side, we have Onord using the 16th Panzer and the balanced deployment type. What do you have to say about that, Attack
You know
Power?
what I have to say about that. So for Gonzo, the 20th Panzer, excellent choice, A-tier division, fantastic, really does not have any significant weaknesses whatsoever. If anything, maybe a lack of CQC infantry would be its, greatest problem to deal with. Otherwise, it has a huge variety of everything. Support weapons. Its tank tab is mostly Panzer IVs. I guess that could be a weakness too, because Panzer IVs are like paper glass tanks. Panzergrens, the whole 9 yards. It's a great division. 16th Panzer, UUUU would be proud, I guess I can say. He's on, I don't even know where to start. He's on balanced with the 16th Panzer opening with a King Tiger.
It's there. The King Tiger,
Yeah.
the glorious King Tiger H with the 200mm of frontal armor. What could go wrong? Let's be honest.
Well, and he's not even calling it in the open north. He's calling it in on the road in the town.
Gotta secure that road, man. You gotta secure
I'm
it.
upset. I'm very upset.
Let's have a quick look at what Gonzo's putting down on the top side here. We have the Aufkladder, the 45mm AT gun, and a Pak 40. For the center, it's going to be a Panzergren and a Panzer IV. He's going to be having 2 Panzergrens and a Panzergren DP with the Panzergren Führer and the Marder 1. And then we see 2 Sostrup 45 and a Panzergren DP at the bottom. So,
Onord, he even says, for the memes, boys. No. Onord, you could have won.
It's the last game of 5 games. He hasn't lost yet, okay? We don't know what this King Tiger's going to do.
I don't know, but I come on.
All right, let's have a look at the rest of his deployment. He's got these Panzergrens and Panzerfaust on the top side, the Pioneer, Panzerschreck, and the Pak 40. Further down, MG42. He's got the King Tiger, the glorious King Tiger with the Grille, the Mobilwagen, Panzergren, and the 233. And on the bottom side, 1 MG42. He's going to have a lot of these MG42s available. You can get quite a lot of cards of them, I think, in the 16th Panzer. So you're going to be able to control the ranged engagement.
Yeah, you have to, because you have like 6 cards of infantry only. Yeah. I mean, if he wins with this, I don't know where he lives, but I'll send him a beer.
Well, the 20th Panzer does have, obviously the Ju-87s and the Pak 43s, and
they have plenty of ways to deal with this thing.
The 280mm Werthammen even that can deal with the King Tiger. So Onord's gonna have a lot of dodging, dipping, and diving to do with this King Tiger, which is not really its specialty. The King Tiger, however, will dominate all of the armor that Gonzo can throw, so who knows? Might be able to pull it off. It's just the 16th Panzer is just one of those divisions that doesn't have quite the same support weapons as the 21st Panzer. The 21st Panzer, great division, because even if you remove the King Tigers, it's still good. Whereas this division, it's like a King Tiger division, and everything else is just kind of like trying to supplement it, but not quite. Anyway,
yeah, this division is not good. Yeah, the 16th Panzer is not good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's for 10v10s when you want 100 King Tigers, and that's about it.
Yeah, in 10v10s is pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah. Like 8 King Tigers will do things there. Absolutely.
It's interesting to see that both players have deployed quite conservatively. Gonzo did start on the red side here, so he has got a little bit of an advantage early on by, well, just the way of this map, really. And is moving quite a few units to the bottom side here, just a Stostrup there to capture that flag on the edge of the map.
I got my screen flipped the wrong way. My bad. All right, I'm ready. Sorry.
That's all right. Panzergrenz is moving into the flag on the top side there, and the Panzerschreck going to be moving into cover as well, but might bump into the Stosstroop. That Panzerschreck's in a bit of a weird place.
Yeah, and he just keeps going with it. Luckily, that Panzer III can't see it because it's blind. So he will get into this far successfully, and I mean, he's going to be in a prime position here if this Panzer III keeps driving up to take that out.
Yeah, you might be able to catch it out for sure. The Stosstroop, these Panzergrenz, will they get to the edge of the trees fast enough? I'm not entirely sure they will, yeah. If the Stosstroop get within the 100-meter range, those submachine guns really turn on, and the Molotov cocktails can do a lot of damage. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no, they do get there. Wow.
Oh, goodbye, Stosstroop. Absolutely deleted. Yep. One Stosstroop did get in.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Good. Panzergrenz with these DP is really going to be no match for the Panzergrenz with MG42s at a distance. Who said the 16th were bad? Those Panzergrenz doing a great job so far.
Okay, the 20th Panzer has Panzergrenz too. Just noting.
MG42 for Gonzo coming in to take back the center from Onord's MG42. Well, unless Onord's MG42 kills the MG42 of Gonzo before it unloads. No? Okay, never mind. The MG42 of Gonzo should be able to win that engagement due to the MG42 of Onord already being slightly pinned. So,
unless this Pack 40 unloads and starts supplying some support.
But the King Tiger on the other side of things really coming into work now.
Yep. Taking out no infantry out of that MG42 in its first shot.
The Focke-Wulf actually failing the bombing strike as well.
That was, wow.
Lovely 50-kilogram bombs. Not a fan of those. BF-109G2 does come in from Gonzo. It looks like he was looking to maybe have a little bit of a dogfight there with the Focke-Wulf, but see if he can make that work. The Panzergrenz and Pioneers moving back on this top side. Oh, a bit of a head-on, bit of a dangerous move actually for the BF-109, but pilot panic is really, really good news for Gonzo because he's going to be able to get straight on the back of it and shoot it down. As he overshoots. That could happen overshot too. So, Focke-Wulf away with it for now.
Oh, Panzerschreck does find that Panzer III finally.
Yep, that goes down. That was something. Grilla going to be having a go at the Pioneers and Panzergrenz here, though, with the support with the Pack 40 and the 45. Oh, those units get absolutely obliterated. The nice support weapons that the 20th Panzer has to play with are certainly coming to fruition there. Pack 40 almost got a transport snipe onto the Panzergrenz, but not quite. And here come the Panzergrenz on the side of Gonzo with the MG42s as well.
It's going to get deleted here by this Grilla. Oh, down to one man.
Oh, yeah. Well, as I always say, the 1 health AT guns are the deadliest. We'll have to wait and see if that is the case here, because it could just pop forwards and kill that Grilla in one shot. Although Gonzo is fire positioning, and if that's off target enough, it almost found the kill.
Yeah, we can already see if you zoom out that Red has a pretty dominant amount of troops on the field, comparatively speaking. Blue already is, Onord's already pretty significantly on the back foot.
I think with Onord right now, like, there is a lot of initial points investment put into the King Tiger Mobile Falcon combination. That's 390 points. And the main thing for Gonzo is he's just gonna not let that King Tiger get value by driving things into it. So all he's got to do is like move like the Panzer IV on the bottom side, move armor on the top side, and you can see that's why Gonzo's probably putting so much emphasis into this top side push right now, because that's not where the King Tiger is. And the King Tiger is going to try and move to the top side, and you know what's going to happen as soon as that King Tiger reaches the top side of the map? Well, Gonzo will probably start pushing the bottom side of the map. So it's kind of a very big predicament for Onord that he's put himself in, bringing out this King Tiger H, and yeah, things aren't getting much better at the moment. Gonzo's managed to clean out the majority of Onord's Panzergrenz so far, and is keeping out of line of sight of the 231 and the Stug on the top side for the time being. Grilla, meanwhile, is going to probably end up taking out this Pack 40 in the mid, which is going to be a pretty nasty loss for Onord. He is, yeah, massive unit disparity across the board right now.
Yeah, and let's not forget too that Gonzo is Maverick as well. So being this far behind early against Maverick, like we haven't even hit phase B. Maverick really doesn't even have its income advantage yet. Truly, it's only a 10-point difference.
So now you guys can probably work out why Attack Power was so dismayed by the choice of the 16th Panzer and why he has little faith in Onord's plan for victory here. But we'll see if Onord can stay in this one. The 231 does have an opportunity here on the top side to start chipping away at some of this infantry at close range, because none of these Panzergrenz or the Slutsk troop have any AT. The Panzer IIIs are going to have to get in close to help out there if those infantry are going to want to continue to move forwards.
Yeah, Vulcan spent 10 minutes trying to convince me why this wasn't a horrible idea.
I guess I'm just playing too many 10v10s these days. Panzerfaust coming in to try and reinforce on the top side. Pack 40. Did
unfortunately,
that manage to penetrate?
It did hit. It's using APCR, unfortunately, so it didn't do any significant damage, and now it's going to get deleted.
Guerrilla didn't even need to get a shot on target there to get the kill. And another MG42 being put in the middle by Onord, which is risky because the Guerrilla will just be able to kill it quite easily unless the King Tiger moves forwards with it, which it looks like it might just be doing. But he's going to need probably a second one, which sounds kind of crazy, but if he had two of these and he had one that was maybe further up on the top flag and then one in the middle, he could play off that in order to push back any of these Guerrilla or Panzer IVs that push forwards, and then use his own Guerrilla to kill the MG42s and the Panzergrenz and stuff that are out in the open, and that way secure some flags in the center of the map. But the only flag that really he would benefit from is the one on the hill, and well, goodbye MG42. It's already dead to the Guerrilla.
Wait, so Vulcan, you're telling me the only way that Onord can win is to buy more King Tigers?
More King Tigers. You have enough King Tigers on the field, eventually Gonzo can't avoid them, and then he's in trouble, right?
It's obvious. I can't believe I didn't think of that strategy earlier.
Volkov coming in straight into a flak 43 here. That's not going to get anywhere close. Takes quite a lot of damage actually after the oil leak crit there as well. On the top side, the Panzergrenz getting pushed back. The 231 goes down to the 45mm. Pioneers now coming in to back up. The Volkov actually went down to the flak 43 as well. Things are just going from bad to worse for Onord.
The Stug is getting triple teamed here and will probably die to this light AT. Might get away though. Nope, there it goes.
APCR armor crack from the Panzer III finishes the job.
It off.
Tiger.
And now he has a Tiger Fear.
That's going to be engaging the Guerrilla. Nice one-shot kill there.
He did need that.
Tiger is going to be pushing back the MG42 in the open. You can probably just use this King Tiger to take this flag on his own, because the thing is with the 20th Panzers, they have the Deutsche Stalin. That's probably the biggest tank they have, right? And then they have, which actually has to come on the field. He's got it on the back side there.
Oh yeah.
And then other than that, he's got the Panzer IVs and then the Marders. None of those are really going to be good enough to fight a King Tiger. I mean, even side shots from Panzer IV, he'd have to get into range first of all in order to even do that. Yep. So, this King Tiger can stand pretty strong and not have to worry too much about side shots as long as it doesn't move too far up. So it can definitely sit on top of this flag.
Yeah, the issue, of course, being that Gonzo knows this. So he's going to basically send most of his troops on either the northern flank there or probably eventually into this town or into... Well, he is sending troops into the town.
Yeah.
Even down south at that little, forest line there. The only thing holding that's MG42. If he discovers that, Onord's doomed.
As I mentioned earlier, as soon as he sees a King Tiger move up on the map, he can just start pushing in the town instead. So, Guerrilla versus Guerrilla action here. Although that Guerrilla on the side of Onord's not going to fire. But Gonzo here just trying to fire position on the road so that he can pin down the infantry in the buildings either side, allow his Panzergrenz to move up and secure that. He's also got these Pioneer SVTs coming in. These are actually pretty strong at the mid-range because of the SVTs. So he's going to be able to do some damage to the Panzer against all the Pak 40. Getting a cheeky shot there onto the Panzer 4, going to force that back for the time being. Meanwhile, on the top, Pioneer's not making much ground.
No, and he also has his commander out, the Panzer 3 there on the hill. So his leaders are now actually double vetting his troops as well, something to be aware of.
Wolf looking for the shot onto the Bf-109. Bf-109 does actually manage to get its bomb off, regardless of the Mobberwagen.
Misses slightly, which is why it didn't kill that Pak 40 straight up.
Yeah, otherwise it probably would have. Wolf is going to get away, but will the Bf-109 G2? That thing is made of paper, and the Mobberwagen has a 37 on target. Yeah,
and there it goes. Yeah.
But Pioneers,
that is, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Pioneers are moving through the town now quite significantly towards these Panzergrens, and the closer they get every time, it's going to force the Panzergrens to move back. The Guerilla Panzer 4 goes down. Yeah, the Pak 40 goes down. Sorry.
Yeah, Pak 40 goes down. That is one of the only other weaknesses of the 20th Panzer. They have no fighters that are worth anything.
Slutsk did manage to take out a Panzer 4 on the top side there.
It did, yep. And it should win that combat. It's got better armor, same gun, so it should win most of the time.
Yeah, it's also a slightly better rate of fire, I believe. So,
is it?
Yeah, I think the Slutsk gets 8 round per minute or 7 round per minute rate of fire base. Oh, no, it's the same.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's the same gun.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same. My bad. I just am always used to like the Slutsk being upvetted and maybe not so much the Panzer 4s. But in this case on the hill, 3-star Panzer 4. Look at that. Beautiful.
There it is.
15-9 in favor of Gonzo right now. And
kind of what you'd expect it to be.
Yeah, Onord in a bit of trouble here. 2-3-3. Oh, lucky to not get hit by the 3-star Panzer 4. Guerilla, though, getting some good hits onto the Panzergrens. And a second King Tiger on the way. There it is. That's what we need.
Oh, thank goodness. The game is going to be cracked wide open now. I think what disappoints me most about the Königstiger is its HE is horrendous.
It is.
Which feels like stupid. It shouldn't be so bad.
Well, the gun caliber's actually not that big, right? It's just high velocity shell. So
no, it's still an 88 millimeter gun. I mean, it's as big as a flak 43 gun is. So it should do more damage.
Did manage to kill the MG42 in the mid, so what are you complaining about?
One whole man.
The second King Tiger is going to engage the British Stalin in the town. If Gonzo doesn't notice, it might be able to get the kill here. No, Gonzo did notice. Of course he did. And he's going to be pulling that back out of line of sight for the time being. So yeah, the King Tiger here, the best thing a King Tiger can do in this situation, legitimately, is just scare away armor. It's probably not going to get kills because Gonzo's not stupid enough to drive into it. So basically, Onord needs to rely on other things in order to take ground, and that's where the 16th Panzer really falls down. Like that doesn't have the support weapons to back up its Panzergrens. Yeah, to push forwards, and that's the trouble that Onord's having right now. He has those King Tigers. They have a lot of presence on the map right now. You can see that Gonzo's trying to avoid them as much as he can, but at the end of the day, you know, they're not gaining him ground, and that's the biggest difference.
The Tiger
got a
up
nice
top.
shot there.
Yep, on the Tiger. And we can see that Gonzo's starting to bring in some of his anti-King Tiger elements here. He's got a Werfrahmen coming in. We do have the Pak 43, which I assume its original intent was probably to set up somewhere to hit this Königstiger. It got held up hitting this regular Tiger. Instead, this Guerilla will probably be able to take it out, or it will do a lot of damage if it doesn't. There we go.
The shot firing away.
And totally misses, so...
Yep, good job, King
good
Tiger.
For Gonzo.
Panzer 4. I'm not even sure where that's firing at. Probably those Panzergrens, yeah, in the trees there. The thing is, Gonzo's position in his town is just like so strong right now that yes, the Guerilla can try and do the same thing that Gonzo did to him, where you just fire position on the road and try and do damage to the infantry either side with the misfires and just pin them down, and allows the Panzergrens to get in there. Nice kill on the Pioneers, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still, it's just one of those things where is it going to be enough at this stage when things are just piling up? Like, Gonzo hasn't really lost too much. Like, only in the topside engagement has things really died. And so both players are just building up forces, and for Maverick coming towards the end of Phase B, that is big, right? Because you're going to be sitting on a lot of points, a lot of units, and can really, really hit critical mass very, very quickly.
Yeah, you could basically going into Phase C, like as a Maverick player, of course, you're always like, oh, I want to attack fast, But the truth is, it's very viable to win just by building up an absolutely absurd mass of troops that cannot be stopped at the beginning of Phase C, right? So you have, you end up with 350 points more troops on the field than the balance player. When Phase C hits, you just pile them all in at once, and there's not really much they should be able to do to stop you.
So the King Tiger is trying to get into position there, but here comes the first Werfrahmen strike. That poor 233 gonna catch a rocket there.
Oh, jeez.
It wasn't the target, but he'll take the kill. King Tiger looking for a shot at the Panzergrenz on the hill.
Oh, thank goodness it's hitting that Panzergrenz. That's big.
The second Werfrahmen on the hill is now moving forwards to get shots on target. It looks like he's going to try and target the Mobilwagen now instead. And then he can maybe start bombing the King Tiger, or get the Ju-87 in to start dealing with it instead.
We have more Tiger E's as well. If Koenig's Tigers won't do it for you, the solution is definitely to call in Tigers on top of it. The Werfrahmen took a hit, though, from that Koenig's Tiger. Ah, that would have been fun. The Guerrilla goes down to this armored push coming through the town now.
Yeah. Gonzo can see that the King Tiger's kind of out of position here. So he's able to just like wheel these tanks down the road and into position to potentially put pressure on the King Tiger at close range, which is not where, you know, Onord really needs to be. And losing that Guerrilla is really tough for Onord because it's just one of those support weapons that you need, and you only have, I think, one card of them. I think 16th Panzer.
Yeah, and when you bring them in A, you get 4. And here's the issue too: the Stalin has moved up. It needs to be close to the Koenig's Tiger to win. It only needs to land one hit. One penetration will kill the Koenig's Tiger, and at that range, it will penetrate, and it probably will hit. And in one shot, it'll insta kill the Koenig's Tiger.
Well, against the King Tiger H, King Tiger H actually has a better chance against the Bush Stalin at this sort of range. Yeah, much better. Oh, what was that?
Oh my!
Was that?
Oh, it was the Hummel. It's the Hummel.
It landed a shot. Did that kill the Panzer IV as well? Or was that the King Tiger getting the shot across there? Oh, nice kill onto the Bush Stalin.
Crack.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful. But driver kill onto the King Tiger that took a side shot from the Panzer III.
Side shot. The APCRs.
Oh, these King Tigers, they're coming into their own now. The Panzer, you just can't believe it, can you? Point to Stalin.
It's you trying to prove to me that this was a good idea.
I'm not trying to prove you anything, I'm just trying to keep it hype, man.
Coming into their own.
They are. They got kills. You can't complain.
Yeah, wait, how many points is this thing? 290? Yeah, his 290 point thing.
Yeah, it killed a Panzer III, it killed a Beuter Stalin. I mean, it's on its way, okay? 280 millimeter Werfrahmen does manage to kill the Mobilwagen at the back. And yeah, look, this King Tiger's just dominating the Pak 43 right now.
Oh, man.
Alright, well, on the top side, in the meantime, Panzergrenz unfortunately getting pinned down quite hard by Gonzo's Panzer IV. And the Panzer IV on the side of Onord is under pressure from the 45mm AT gun, but the 45mm AT gun not really getting the job done. Oh, here comes the
Werfrahmen and kills the Koenig's Tiger.
Oh, down it goes. Oh, it's all doom and gloom with the King Tiger going down. It's basically over, am I right?
Yeah, here comes the Ju-87 D5. Oh no!
Oh, it's nasty. No. It's not gonna get the kill though. It's not gonna get the kill.
Okay.
King Tiger's too strong. Simple as that. Second one coming in. I think it's going to be too spread to kill it. Yep. The SDKZ 7-1 there, saving the day. Focke-Wulf pulled off from that
interesting
engagement.
Well,
maybe,
there are there's two
yeah.
3-star Pack 43s, so those are very, very deadly.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been worth it though to take down one of these J87s. Like trade a
Probably would have
fighter
been.
for it. I would have
Yeah.
probably said it would have been. But either way,
especially if you then fly your fighter back over the AA later.
Yeah.
Which he did.
This 222 is having a fun time in the town right now. There is nothing there that can kill it, other than the Panzer IV that's like further back. So if it runs around and finds the Pioneers and the Panzergrens, might get quite a few kills there.
The King Tiger took a lot with it. Yeah, the King Tiger took all that stuff with it. Oh, but it died. There it goes.
Wait, what?
The
222 on the bottom
died,
side.
Yeah. BF 109 coming in. Panzer IV suppressing some of those infantry up top, but on both sides. Both Panzer IVs are suppressing either infantry side. That BF 109 will probably get in here quick. Nope, it did not get in.
Yeah, the mobile wagon's been doing a good job there of preventing those BF 109s from getting the bombing strikes in. But Panzer IV now going to be in position on the bottom in the town to support the Panzergrens trying to push back in here, but it's going to be Panzer IV on Panzer IV action across the map. 2v1 on the top side with Hearth and the other Panzer IV up against Onord, and on the bottom side, yep, it's 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, we are into Phase C. We are now 2 minutes into Phase C. About 25 minutes in is when the income technically evens out. So, like, the balanced player has received as many points as the Maverick player has received. The Panzer IV does, Onord is able to win the Panzer IV duel up down in the town here, so that's definitely a big win for him.
And then he traded one up in the top, so not too bad. Pack 43 gets transmission damage on the King Tiger in the middle, though. That's not good news. When those King Tigers get transmission damages, they move so slowly.
They basically don't move.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty rough to macro that from now on. But the almighty HE from the King Tiger is definitely going to be doing a lot of damage to this Pack 43.
Oh, yeah.
222 in the Panzer IV, trying to accompany what are now dead Panzergrens into the town. There is some new, fresh recruits on the way. They're going to be trying to clean out the Pioneer SVTs and the Panzergren DPs. There hasn't been an infantry squad actually dead yet, though, from Gonzo in that town. That's kind of worrying. The 223 will likely finish off that Pioneer SVT finally.
You would hope so at this point. Jeez.
Greener is getting some good fire position shots into the town. We'll hopefully pin down some of those units before Onord makes a big push. But yeah, as you say, like if Onord holds for another few minutes, then honestly, it could start turning around. I mean, it's still going to be kind of tight on infantry availability because the 16th is just so light.
He just lost a Panzer IV. Yeah, he's got like 50 units of infantry. So he's not exactly going to be going deep. In fact, I think Gonzo has like 20 more infantry units than him, even on Maverick.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough. Panzer IV going down the bottom side. 233 went down in the mid as well. So things are still being lost. Oh, Pack 43 takes out the Grilla.
Yep, and does not kill it in return, so
that's
not
pretty
good.
rough. Pioneer, though, approaching this flag. 14 to 10. He captures that flag. It's going to be 14 to 10 because the mid was lost to Gonzo there briefly. I think this Pack 43 is on a map like this just do so well because it's so open and they still have cover on the top side.
Yeah, and we saw it in the last game with Onord using these things to just extremely deadly effect. Yeah, they can be really, really awesome.
Grilla.
Oh, that Grilla. Oh, no.
That was a big chunk, and the Pioneer SVT takes out the other Pioneer. Neither of them throwing their grenades because they're way too close. Oh, and the second shot as well. Oh, it's so bad for Onord moving into this town. Third shot, not on target because that was fire positioned. But my. Hummel on the bottom side looking to try and chip away at these Panzergrens so that he can make a move onto that bot side town flag. King Tiger.
The Pack 43 is engaging the King Tiger here in the center. Nebelwerfer coming in, though, probably to finish that 43 off. First shot bounces of the 43, and the Nebelwerfer is going to totally fail.
Yeah, the 150 mil Nebelwerfers, I'm not a massive fan of them at all.
I'm a fan of them in doubles. When you have 2 of them, they are pretty effective.
Yeah, I think it's generally because you always have that one rocket that lands in the middle when you have 2 of them. Whereas when you only have 1, they kind of spread a bit too much.
Yep. Yeah, 2 of them does quite well. 1 really underperforms.
Nice kill onto the Panzer IV by Onord in the town. Bockwolf 190 coming in with a relatively good bombing strike, but the double Marder 1 taking out the Panzer IV of Onord in reply. Back to 13 to 11, but 5 minutes left on the clock.
The MG-42's in the center getting erased by the Guerrilla again.
Whoa,
now a Verframmenstock. Here we go.
Is it going to land a rocket close enough, though? Because it's a little bit off target. Ju-87 does go down on the top side, but the Ju-87, is it going to kill the Tiger? No, it's not. And the King Tiger's going to be able to get away from those rockets, so not too shabby.
Now, if he loses that fucking Wolf up north, that would be bad. He needs those fighters quite badly. Ju-87 coming in for the Königstiger now.
Let's go for the Tiger.
Nothing shooting. Oh, no, it is. Oops, sorry.
The mobile wagon was blocked by line of sight for a little bit there. If it gets off its cluster, that Tiger is dead, because this time around, even though it's spaced out, it's already taken damage, so that's unfortunate.
Now, he did lose his Ju-87. I think that was the last one, actually.
Yeah, it's gone down. Oh, this King Tiger's in a bad spot. Almost got side shot by the Pak 43 on the top side.
And it is now falling back. If that 88 can get another shot in on it.
Panzer IV?
Possible. Wow, it didn't die. Okay.
Panzer IV on the top side did manage to trade for Onord, but then got taken out by the Pak 40. I mean, it's funny because I feel like this... It looked a lot more one-sided, but has somehow lasted a long time, even though technically Onord seems to be on like the worst side of the map somewhat. I don't know. This King Tiger, it's like falling back, and because it's transmission damage, it's so slow. There it goes. Finally goes down in the middle there.
Pak 43 up north goes down to the Nebelwerfer finally, so that's definitely a big kill for him. I mean, he's got 3 minutes left. He's got to bring it to a 12-12 here. The King Tiger in the middle is dead, so that's a big kill, because he's now lost that ability to completely control the center and grab that flag that he desperately needs.
Yeah, and this Tiger's just not going to be the same. It's It's unreliable at best. I'm not a big fan of the Tiger in this game.
I love the Tiger, but it does not perform well in this game.
Yeah. Like sometimes it can pull off miracles and just pop things at range over and over and over again, but most of the time it just misses, and then it has a really slow rate of fire, so it just misses again every time.
Against the Western allies, the Tiger's fantastic because they really don't have much to deal with it. Against the Soviets, it does not perform super well, or against other Axis players.
The Marder 1 just takes it out. Easy peasy, bish bash bosh.
A 50-point unit.
Hey, it's what Onord needs. Small King Tigers, and one's on the way to the mid.
This will solve our problems.
15-9. Yep. Double tick for Gonzo. Pioneer SVT lands a nice HE on the Stug. Gonna do a chunk of damage.
By the time he's out of time, the King Tiger might have gotten to the crossroad there in front of that flag.
Maybe. Verframmen looking for some rockets onto the Tiger, but yeah, he cancelled that in time. He's going to have a couple rockets left for the advance by Onord into the town.
233s up north kind of charged in and got kind of stuck.
just being chased around by Panzer right now. Okay.
He literally drove them both up to here and just kind of one of them died and now he's running.
Oh, the Pak 43 killed the Stug before it went down. I told you, 1 health AT guns are the deadliest, and the Panzer gun's gonna go with that. Oh, it's just an absolute white out there for Onord. He gets crushed in the town. Another MG42 gonna go down. I don't think with the town not under control by Onord, it's just gonna be over. And I think even if this were to continue,
nah,
Gonzo's still got way more stuff on the map right now.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that he is Onord's running out of infantry rapidly.
Yep. And the MG42 going down in the middle again doesn't help.
Yeah, this division is bad.
Is that how you're gonna sum up this game? Is it?
That's how I'm summing
in your first cast of the grand final, game 5, you're gonna sum it up as this division is bad.
Yeah, Onord picked a meme division and lost, and no one should be surprised at all.
31 minutes 44 seconds. Gonzo is gonna be the victor of the Steel Division 2 League Season 7. Congratulations to him. Some might say that it was given to him on a plate. I say that
it was.
He had to fight through King Tigers, so good job.
You know what? I honestly credit to Onord for lasting 30-some minutes using the 16th Panzer.
Yeah.
Against Gonzo playing the 20th Panzer.
It does feel like a bit of an anticlimax, to be completely honest. It does feel like a bit of an anticlimax, especially considering how Onord made such a big comeback.
Oh my god, yeah. He played so well in games 3 and 4, like, and then he did that.
Yeah.
For the memes.
3,340 kills, 2,530 losses.
No.
For Gonzo.
I'm upset. I'm so upset.
It's just Panzer Force, Pack 40 as Grillers. Lovely combination of forces from Gonzo there, getting plenty of kills between them, lots of lovely value. Managed to find one of the King Tigers with the Pack 43, one of them with the Verflamen, and then like the third one just wasn't in time. You should have brought it in sooner, man. More King Tigers are better.
Yep, that would have been answered. Even let's add this up here really quick, Vulcan. So that Königs Tiger that you were trying to tell me was worth it killed
a Stalin.
Stalin.
Yeah.
A Panzer III and a Panzer Grenadier. That is
the only IS-2 in the entire German army. I mean, that's a win.
No. It killed 40 points for the Panzer III, 30 points for the Grenadiers. We're at 70, and that the Boy to Stalin is how many points? 200?
160? Or is it more now? It might be more now. Yeah.
I think it's 200. I want to say it's 200. So it killed 270 points, and it is worth 290. So not even that one was able to kill more points than it was worth.
Yeah.
Let this be a lesson to all of you. Do not play 16th Panzer in 1v1.
Don't. Yeah, it's just the trouble with the King Tigers is they just don't have support in this deck like they do in the 21st Panzer. It's as simple as that.
And even the 21st Panzer is very challenging to use. You're investing a lot of points into a singular unit, and that singular unit is not going to kill as many points as you put into it. It just won't. It can't fire fast enough. It can't do anything fast enough to actually, get your value out of it. So, like, they're just difficult to use, and you need a really good shell around it. The 21st Panzer is solid on its own without the Königs Tiger. Having it there is fun, but it's not what makes that division useful. So that's the difference. The 16th does not have a good shell around the Königs Tiger. It's just a division with big tanks.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say before we finish, thank you, Tech Power, for doing this with me. I know that there has been some of you who have not necessarily been totally on board with it, and then a lot of you who have been on board with it. I personally really, really enjoyed co-casting with you, so big thanks.
Oh yeah, thank you for the opportunity. This has been super fun. I've really enjoyed getting into the Steel Division 2 community over the last few minutes. I've played the game for years, but to get a little bit more involved, starting the YouTube channel, everything, it's been really fun, and I'm really enjoying helping people. If you're listening, come subscribe, check out the tutorials and stuff. I have a whole thing built up over all kinds of topics on how to get better faster, because Vulcan and I both know this game doesn't have a learning curve. It has a learning mountain. It takes forever to not suck at this game.
Yeah,
it really does. It takes a long time. And if I can help you get there faster, that's awesome. I think more people should play this game because it really is I mean, it's a great game, and there's no game really like it out there.
Definitely go check them out, guys. Anything else you'd like to say about the tournament, about any of this?
Great games to everyone, truly. Outside of our Mimi finale here, both players played fantastically. If you ever see these guys in quick play, you should be afraid. They are both excellent players, and thank you to the SDL Discord and them. They're the ones who put on this whole league thing and really support the kind of pro play that we have in Steel Division 2, and it's really fun. If you're not a part of that Discord, go ahead and join it. There's also a boot camp Discord. These are both great resources for getting better and getting involved in the league, which you should definitely consider doing, because it's not all Gonzos and stuff. It's a lot of, there's lower divisions that have, more average players and people who are still getting used to the game, and they run, greenhorn tournaments and things like that. So I encourage you to get involved. It's really fun.
Yeah, all great stuff. So yeah, congratulations to Gonzo for winning yet another season of the Steel Division 2 League. I think this is like his fifth time winning.
He is a guy. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of SD2.
Commiserations to Onord, but I kind of feel like he might have shot himself in the foot a little bit.
He deserved it. He kind of deserved it.
All right, that's it from us. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you some other time.
Yeah, have a fantastic day, folks.
Goodbye.